everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fango, here to review episode 2 of Sword Art Online, Alicization arc, or whatever season we're on. So, with this episode, Kirito, after getting attacked by that guy, previous episode, getting stabbed kind of in the heart area with that thing, he wakes up in the middle of a forest in the area he was when he was like a kid, like the whole being a kid in the memory, in the dream. I don't really know what to call it, but or his soul is experiencing this. I don't know, and I'm just like, okay, so now you're older in this world, and he meets up with Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh's like, hey, you're a guy who got spirited away, I assume, because you can't remember anything. Kirito just kind of runs with it because he's like, I don't know what's going on, so I'll just run with this. And I'm like, okay. So we learn more about Yu-Gi-Oh! And what he's been doing since he saw Kirito, and he doesn't remember Kirito, which is very interesting. I'm like, he looks exactly like the kid. How do you not remember him? He looks exactly like him in every way, just older. What the hecky? But anyway, Yu-Gi-Oh! Explains that he has to hit this tree until he dies, I guess, because it's his job. And I'm like, okay, and he calls it a calling. It's not like a job, he calls it a calling. I'm like, okay, that's a thing. And Kirito doesn't have a calling, so he makes up one. He's like, I'm a swordsman. And I'm just like, okay, and in this world, they can't have light effects on swords, so it's not a game world, but it's a virtual dream world that's tapping into your soul. I don't really understand it, to be honest, but I'm gonna pretend that I do. So yeah, at least that's what they've explained so far. But yeah, Kirito needs to get out of here because it's like, well, I would assume it's more like it being akin to a coma in the real world right now. Kirito's probably in a coma at this point in time, and hopefully they're trying to fix it, I assume, because I'm sure Asuna got him to a hospital. I hope. Hope she called 911 was like, help! And probably contacted Kikuoka, and that's probably why Kirito's having this, dream, soul-tapping stuff happen to him right now. So, that's a thing. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Takes him to the village, and that's where they'll meet this guy named Zink, and Zink's like, oh, who are you? And he's like, oh, I'm a swordsman. He shows him his sword skills and stuff, and that was a thing. But, everyone in the village just believes Kirito is a Vecta and was just spirited away, doesn't remember anything. And meanwhile, Kirito's trying to be like, okay, what am I going to do now? And basically he's going to sleep at the church for the night and figure out what his next plan of attack is with all this. And I'm assuming him and Yu-Gi-Oh! Are going to go on an adventure to the central city. I guess breaking the taboo index to do that because, yeah, you can't really leave your job or your calling, but I guess they're gonna do it anyway. I don't really know. But after that, we see this scene of this woman laying in this bed in the central city, and she has blue hair and she smiles, and I'm like, I don't know who you are. I'm assuming you're like the overseer of this world or something like that, kind of like a queen. I don't really know, but you exist, so hi. I don't know your name, but I guess that's what we're gonna go with now, is that Kirito's gonna try to get to the central city and try to contact Kikuoka, and probably along the way they will see Alice again, because obviously Alice is still alive, and that will be very interesting probably for Yu-Gi-Oh! To see, because he feels like it's his fault for everything that happened, but he believes she's alive, and it's obvious that she is, so there's that. But overall, this episode was pretty entertaining for the most part, seeing Kirito interact and stuff with his old friend. I don't really know what to call him, because it's like, I don't really, are they old friends, kind of childhood friends? I don't know, because it's all happening in his mind. At least that's what I'm led to assume, so yeah. But anyway, the ending song is decent, it's alright, it's not something that I'll probably listen to again, like, it's okay. So, what did you guys think of this episode? What do you think's gonna happen next? And I'll see you guys in whatever I review next. Bye!